There we go. Well, I have a new camera, so we're going to try it out, see how the microphone works. That's been my biggest problem with some of these is the sound. But it's welcome to Hub City Homestead, and we've done some fun things over the weekend, and now we're going to do a bit of work, and we're glad you're here to join us.
Which one of these guys is the Mom?
Not one of these.
Mom. Oh yeah, it's Mom.
What?
What are we gonna do about the gate?
The goats never go out.
Oh, shut it.
Well, you should probably latch it anyway.
Try and latch it.
Smart.
Okay,
What we need to do is we need to move that chain up higher so that we can latch it. Actually, I'm going to do a different door. So anyway, we've got Sammy over here. The last time I showed you the coop, we just added shavings, and they're pretty nasty. So what we do is we just rake it out into the goat pen. Whoo, dusty. Chickens are so dusty. It's one of those things that's really good to wear a mask with, if you have one. And then what we're going to do is we're going to rake all of this. We're going to rake out the goat pen before it gets too bad. It's not too bad over here, but over here where we have the feed, it's kind of bad. We're going to get that all raked out and cleaned up here. What do you think, Sam? Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. She kicking you? I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't want her to kick you.
She gets upset.
Yeah. And Annabelle, we're going to have a baby. Are you going to have a baby, Annabelle? Yeah. Or babies. She had 2 last time, right? No, she had 3. She had the 3. That's right. Thank you, Kaylee.
The first of our does to have babies without one dying.
Right. We were able to keep all of hers. That's right. So yeah, I'm pretty sure she's pregnant. We've never had her scanned. We just had her in with Stoic long enough that we feel like she's probably pregnant. Is this thing funky? You don't like this thing? Anyway, I've put a new band on her horn. It's getting really close. It's just taking a lot longer than I thought it would, so I don't know what's going to happen there. We got Marin helper. We've got a Kaylee helper. We've got chicken helpers. And honestly, this could be worse, what we've got here, if it weren't for the chickens. So I love being able to have the chickens in with the goats, but also not allowing the goats in with the chickens, because the chickens, they dig up this feed and stuff. She's gonna rub the rake. Oh, is it a scratching post? Is it a good scratching post? So it's always interesting to try and do this with the goats in here. So anyway, okay. All right, very good. Another project that we need to work on is, I need to work on getting some different doors onto that shelter here before Annabelle has her babies. So I'm going to take a look, see if I can find some hinges. And we've got plenty of stuff to make the doors. I've got these doors right here. Whew. You can see that from that cabinet that we made the hen house from. And we've got pallets that I think I can cut in half down through the middle. This is my theory. And make like a Dutch door onto the run or the shelter that we built earlier this year, so that when we put mamas in to have their babies, we can shut them in overnight so they don't go have their babies out in the middle of the run, and we can put the heater in there, put a heat lamp in there. I've got a good one that isn't going to burn down the thing, and that way the babies and the mamas will be warm. Now, who knows, if this weather stays the way it is until October 23rd, that might not even be an issue, because at night we haven't even had a freeze yet, and we're almost to October, and it's not showing a freeze for at least another week to a week and a half. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with the weather. I'm enjoying the Indian summer. I don't like it when it goes from hot summer to immediately cold fall and into winter, but I'm also hoping that as winter comes on, that we will have a decent winter, a winter with lots of snow, and that'll get us some more water. So on Sunday we went for a drive up to Electric Lake. We were hoping to see the salmon spawn, but I think it's an off year for that. But here's the video here. We went up and we were down below the lake level again. It hadn't filled up at all this year because we really didn't have that big of a winter last year. We had a lot of rain this summer, but it all, it's getting used for irrigation for the farms and things like that. So we need a good heavy snow that will fill up the reservoirs. And we got to have that 2 or 3 years in a row in order for that to happen. And it does. We go through cycles and it all works out. It's just really hard when the water is really low. I found these. These are going to be, there's 2 hinges in there. They're going to be really good for the entertainment center door that we have for the one side. And then I found some of these heavy duty. I've got 3 of these. I may need to go get 1 more of these for the Dutch door, but we'll see. I have 3 of them, but I also have 2 other that are kind of strong as well in there, and so should work.
Do we have any more shavings?
No, I need to buy some more shavings too.
Okay, I'll put as much as I can in. We'll have to get some more
Yeah.
to do a better layer.
Yeah, it should work. So yeah, we're out of chicken feed right now because I'm supposed to be getting some for my friend, and I just haven't gotten together with them to get the food. So I'm just like, I should just go down and buy a bag and get some shavings and call it good for the week, and then go on the weekend or something to go get some feed. So my friend Robert from High Desert Ranch, he gets his hog mash in bulk, and it's the same kind of stuff that you can use for your chickens, and it's costing him, so I paid $25 for a 50-pound bag of layer pellets, 20% lay pellets, and he's paying, he's getting it in bulk, but he's getting it for about $15 per 50 pounds, and that's just so much less than what I'm paying, and it's 16%, which is fine for the chickens, and I can supplement with some cheap protein to help with the molting season and things like that. So I just need to get together with him and find out where he's got it stored and be able to get it and transport it and that kind of thing. So that's something we'll be doing, and we'll take you out to his pig farm and ranch and show you his setup. If you'd like to visit his channel, he's at High Desert Ranch. I'll leave a link in the description below, and I think I might be able to put one here. So we'll try and put one there. I'm kind of new to some of that stuff. Anyway, so that's kind of what we're looking at as far as feed, but I might have to just go grab a quick bag, and I need to pick up some buckets anyway to get the feed, and yeah, so that's what we're kind of looking at right now. But I'm thinking I might have to wait till the next payday to get the buckets and that kind of stuff, so I may have to wait until this next weekend to do that. In the meantime, we do have these little projects that we're working on, and we're going to work on getting them done and see if we can't make it a better life for our baby goats. I love baby goats, and it's been too long since we've had them. My goal is to have probably 2 kidding seasons eventually. I'm going to have to work on that to get them spaced out. But right now we have Annabelle, and then we will start having more babies. Let's see, Lucy is due early February, and so from February to like July we will be having babies every month, and that's my goal. right now, is to be able to have a set of goats, of kids, once a month for those few months. So next fall, I'm going to be milking like 6 or 7 goats, and I think that sounds like fun and an adventure and a lot of milk. So I'm going to have to start making some things and getting some things sold and see what we can do. But anyway. Okay.
Yeah, you needs for that at the bottom.
I want to do the short here.
When you open it, she gets out further.
That's all right. All right, so we've got this door on, but you can see it's not hitting anything, so we're gonna have to put another piece of wood, and then we'll put a latch on the inside so that when we put Mama in at night, she doesn't push it open and go out, and then that way other goats on this side can't push it in either. So we'll get that figured out, but one step closer to winterizing the goat barn. Winterizing and kidifying the goat barn. The goat barn.